Hi there guys, Stean PP Reviews back today, and well, today I'm here to review my favourite film of all time. I may do a series of these, I'm not 100% sure. I may do my top 5 favourite films of all time and review them all, but I'll start with my favourite film of all time. This is Goodfellas. I love Goodfellas. I'll start right out with this review. This review is going to be completely biased. I love this movie. I can't find a fault in this movie. I've tried. Yeah, I watched it intentionally to try and find a fault. I can't find a fault. I love this movie with a passion. There's not one thing in this movie I do not like. This film to me is a masterpiece. This is a 5 out of 5 straight up. There's not even any questions on it being wavering off of 5. This is a 5 out of 5. I love this movie. This movie is amazing. So, if you haven't seen the movie, go watch it. Quick review, done and over. This video is going to be very, very spoiler ridden. So if you haven't seen Goodfellas, go watch Goodfellas now. Because if you haven't seen Goodfellas, well, go watch Goodfellas. So here we go. Let's jump into this review. The film is about a character called Henry Hill. This is a biopic of a famous mobster, or not a famous mobster, but a biopic of a mobster who committed one of the biggest heists in American history. It's the Lufthansa heist. Henry Hill and his friends, his friends who is James Conway and Tommy DeVito, all are involved in this heist. And the film's all about, it's basically about Henry Hill's life. It starts off at the beginning, like midway through the film, and then it cuts back to him as a young teenager, starting in he was like 14, I think it is. He starts in the movie, and he is working for the mob, and he's working for the mafia at that point. It starts from there, and it continues on. It meets back up with the beginning of the film halfway through. The film is a great film. It's all fantastic actors. It's Ray Liotta plays the main character, even though if you look at the original artwork, which always annoyed me, even I don't know if he was a bigger actor, but Robert De Niro always gets top billing and is always in the middle. Even in this one, he is bigger than Ray Liotta, and Ray Liotta is I don't like that one because there's no Joe Pesci in it, but it's not as you think he's the main actor, but he's not the main actor. He's a secondary character in this. The film is all about Henry Hill, and Ray Liotta does a fantastic job of playing this. He is a brilliant role, and it's one of those roles where for years and years, for my entire life, basically until I got a little bit older, from my entire childhood, anytime I seen Ray Liotta, he was the guy for Goodfellas. That's what he was. He kind of became that character. He wasn't on set. He wasn't an actor at that point. He was the character. As I've got older, I've skipped out of that. Robert De Niro is amazing as well. No, Robert De Niro is my second favourite actor in the world. He is amazing. He does perfect work, and again, he doesn't fail in this. He is a brilliant character. And Joe Pesci plays Tommy. Tommy is a psychopath. This is Joe Pesci's best role. He is an absolute nut job in this movie, and he does it perfect. And Lorraine Brasco is Karen Hill. She is Henry's wife, and she plays a vital role in the film. She starts at the very big. She starts so she's like half an hour into the film, and there she is, and she's from the very end. She's a very vital role in the film. She also does a lot of voiceover work in it as well, so she tells the story along with Henry Hill, who is telling most of the story. Karen jumps in a little bit and tells some of the story. Now, this is a film that everybody has mostly seen, so I'm going to talk about my favourite scenes. Now, everybody brings up the famous scene of him walking through the cabana. I like it. I understand what it means. It's there to show him having power, but it's also one of those, it's overused. It's always used in any scene. Anytime somebody talks about Goodfellas, they talk about that scene. Yeah, it's a fantastic scene, and Martin Scorsese directing it, done very well. But there's better scenes in the movie, scenes that I love more. One of my most favourite scenes is a scene when it's young Henry, when it's being played by young Henry, and he's smashing up dear Cadillacs and stuff and pouring petrol in the windows to blow them up, and he's talking about the fact that he was getting how he's been treated. He's like the grocer, the baker comes around the counter and serves him first, no matter how many people are in the place. The neighbours don't park in the drive, his mum and dad drive anymore, even though they don't have a car. And then it freezes on him running away from this explosion of cars. And this is one of my favourite lines in the whole movie. As one, favourite is a sentence or two. So one day, one day, the kids from my neighbourhood carried my mother's groceries all the way home. Do you know why? It was out of respect. That is one of my. It's just I love that scene. I love that. I've always loved that bit, and I love because I'm one of those guys who think you should always respect people. If folks show you respect, you should show them respect back. And that scene has always resonated with me, and I've always liked that scene because it's like, yeah, like you've done that, and people are actually showing you respect, so they're showing your full family respect because they owe you, because they respect you so much. They're showing your family respect. I like that idea, and that's maybe why I've liked that film, that scene so much. Another scene I really love in it is probably the scene where Karen phones Henry and says that that his her best friend, a guy she's known all her life, the guy who stayed across the road from her all her life, has tried to rape her. And Henry goes over, picks her up, drives her home, tells her to go inside, and then he picks up a gun out of his glove box and walks across the road to the guy and his two friends standing across the road. And he doesn't shoot the guy. No, shooting the guy would take too much pleasure, and shooting the guy would get him done for murder. No, he takes the gun and he destroys the guy's face. He destroys this guy's face. He bashes the gun against the guy's face, and it's a fantastic scene. And then he walks back over and puts it in Karen's hand and says, "Hide that for me." And it's just a close up of this bloody gun for about half a minute or so. It just sits on it, and it's just amazing. Then it cuts to them getting married straight away, and it just shows that this guy he's a psychopath, but at the same time he would do anything to protect his own, which kind of links you to when he gets later on, because he does anything to protect Karen, not just his own, anything to protect his family, and he ends up protecting his family by doing drugs. Like another probably one of my favourite parts of the movie is the day. The day of where he gets arrested. It's a one day. It comes up in a black screen. Comes up writing on the date and the time and when it is. And it was the last day. It was the day he got arrested. And that whole scene is amazing. Every actor was on point in that scene, and then he gets arrested for it, which makes it even more, leads into more craziness. But it shows that he would do anything. This Henry Hill character would do anything for Karen, because he even rats on his friends, the people he loves, the people he has the most respect for. He ruins that to protect him and his family, because, well, that's the type of guy he is. You've seen that at the beginning, you've seen that at the end. The guy's a good character. Even throughout the film, he's a good character. Yeah, he's robbing, he's stealing, he's doing all that. It doesn't, he says at the very end, it doesn't just because he didn't have to need. He didn't have to want anything. He just had it. He could go and do whatever he wanted. Because if he was skinny, he would just go rob. If he had money, well, sorted. If he didn't have any, he would just go rob more. It's that simple. The rest of the characters, yeah, James Conway was a psychopath who liked to kill people. Joe Pesci just enjoyed killing people. Like, actual took pleasure in killing people. James Conway, in the line in the film, he takes pleasure from stealing. But Tommy DeVito doesn't. He just likes to kill people. He's a bit of an odd job, and it shows the difference between all the actors. Like the scene where they're killing the guy in the bar. Henry Hill doesn't kill anybody. He doesn't do anything. He just helps his friends get rid of the body. Tommy DeVito and James Conway are the ones that kills the guy, and the whole time it shows you that this guy actually doesn't do anything wrong. Maybe it's because it's a biopic about him, and it wasn't written by him, but he's obviously an influence in the movie, so they can't show him doing anything completely bad. He's probably done something bad. He was a criminal, yeah, I know that. But in the film, in the film of it, it was brilliant, and I love that. I love the fact that he's still a hero, even though he's doing bad things. He's still a hero, and that's maybe why I like the movie so much. Maybe that's why I resonate with the movie. I like the fact that this guy is a hero the whole way through. Even though he does bad things, to help himself, to keep himself going. I don't know why I resonate with that. It's just one of those things I really like about it. I like it when the characters like that in a film, when their needs, what their means leads to their needs. So what they need to do, they do what they need to do for what they need. So if they need money, they go out and do what they need to get the money. I like that sort of thing. It's sort of thing I like in movies. It's not my type of person in character, but I like that type of person in a movie. So yeah, this movie, as I said, masterpiece. To the acting that I've talked about, the scenes were fantastically made by Martin Scorsese. Martin Scorsese is a fantastic director, and the score obviously is fantastic because it's Martin Scorsese. Again, the man makes The man can make fantastic films. That's why he's one of my favourite directors. He makes films look fantastic and makes films sound fantastic and even has the right actors and tells actors how to act. This film is a straight up 5. As I said, it's a masterpiece. If you haven't seen Goodfellas, I don't know what you haven't been doing. I suggest you go out and watch it right now. If you haven't watched it in a while, go watch it again. See, if you watched it last week, go watch it again. It's worth a watch. Thanks for tuning in. As I said, I'm going to do this as a full review. I'm going to review all my favourite films of all time. So probably next will be Clerks, since that's number 2. I'll probably review Clerks next. I may have to watch it first. I haven't watched it in a couple of months. I haven't watched it in maybe 3 months. So I might have to watch it again just to refresh my mind. Or maybe not. I'll let you know, and I'll be back very soon with a new review for it. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you later. Bye.